In the heart of London's financial district, amidst the clamor of ambition, there lived a ghost. His name was Arthur Vance. To the world, he was utterly unremarkable. A gray suit in a sea of color, a quiet hum beneath the roar of the market. This invisibility was his greatest asset. For Arthur was a disciple of a different kind of power, a student of Machiavelli's 9 secret rules for silent wealth. His journey began not in a boardroom, but in a dusty, forgotten library, with an ancient text that taught him not how to rule a state, but how to build a hidden empire of fortune. His first rule: cultivate an unremarkable appearance. Arthur became a master of being overlooked. He was competent, never brilliant, reliable, never indispensable. While others preened like peacocks, he moved like a shadow, and he observed. Rule 2. Master the art of misdirection. He spoke of small, safe investments, a curtain of dullness to hide his true work. Behind it, he was a shark in deep waters, hunting in the undervalued, the obscure, the markets too boring for the high flyers to notice. Rule 3. Let others take the credit. When his work led to another's success, Arthur applauded from the sidelines. He knew that the spotlight brings scrutiny. He preferred the quiet hum of his growing accounts, a symphony only he could hear. Rule 4. Knowledge is your most guarded treasure. His nights were not for parties, but for data. In a small, soundproof study, he deciphered the secret language of the world's fears and desires. This knowledge was his alone Rule 5. Move in silence, strike with precision. Years of silent observation taught him to see the future in the ripples of the present. Before the world knew, he would acquire his stake through a labyrinth of shell corporations. The world saw a sudden surge. Arthur saw a plan, perfectly executed. Rule 6. Never display your wealth. While fortunes were flaunted in yachts and penthouses, Arthur's life remained unchanged. A modest home, an old car. He understood that wealth is a tool, not a trophy. To display it is to invite a challenge. Rule 7. Control from the shadows. His influence grew immense, a whisper in the ears of CEOs, a nudge to a board member. He was the invisible hand guiding industries, his identity a secret locked away from the world. Rule 8. Feign humility, practice detachment. To those who knew him, he was just good old Arthur, a man who'd had some luck. He spoke of his modest pension with a gentle smile, all the while commanding a financial empire. There was no ego, only the quiet satisfaction of a game well played. And finally, the 9th and most profound rule: the ultimate power is anonymity. One day, Arthur Vance simply retired. There was no grand farewell. He vanished, leaving behind the ghost of a man who never truly was. He lived out his days on a secluded estate, known only as a quiet recluse with a love for gardening, and no one ever knew the king who walked among them. He had gained the entire world, without anyone knowing he was even playing the game. And that was his final, most absolute victory.